Now, this in itself, by the author, says that it is a phenomenon unheard of. And I think there's much to be learned in learning from this new development and industrialization models that countries within BRICS like China can offer us. So that was quite fascinating. And to be a partner within BRICS, South Africa is fortunate in a sense that it will allow us through the various forums, the academic forums, the think tanks, the trade delegations, to learn and trade and deepen our global value chain. So this is phenomenal opportunities going ahead.
Definitely. Now, we know with all this talk in South Africa about the fourth industrial revolution, the digital economy, e-commerce, and we see this development right across the entire world, Ashraf. And looking at where we are in South Africa, we've been talking a lot about 4IR and the like, and e-commerce. And South Africa, in partnership with its fellow BRICS members, I mean, where is the value, or where is the value add in this relationship?
Interesting question. So you see, firstly, we must understand concepts. The fourth industrial revolution, 4IR, is a World Economic Forum concept from Europe and the US. It does not necessarily apply in the normal development of developing countries like South Africa or Kenya or Malaysia. And so BRICS is proposing, and China in particular and Russia are proposing something called new industrial development. So it's a new discourse. So 4IR is very much neoliberal. It just makes South Africans and Africans consumers of technology and not producers. So the development economists are saying that most of African countries are still in the second and third industrial revolution. And we need a new industrial revolution, means we can apply technology to firstly enhance manufacturing. Because without manufacturing, there is no development. So this is the Chinese model. And we must not get carried away with the hype of technology and mobile phones. It doesn't make us industrialized. We just consumers. We need to go through the process of industrialization. So the model within BRICS we're focusing on is we need to go through an industrialization process. We need to create innovations. We need to build on those innovations. And these are where the exciting partnerships are for small and medium enterprises, for agriculture, for services. We need to get the sequencing right. It's not just a magic wand where you now have a smartphone, Apple smartphone or Samsung phone, and you now industrialize. No, you're just a consumer. So we need to get the thinking correct. And this is where BRICS come in.
Definitely. Now, and just finally, Ashraf, looking at all the different areas of cooperation between the BRICS member countries, and looking ahead at the 2020 agenda. Now, clearly it comes at a difficult time in terms of combating COVID-19. And just looking at what would some of the key topics, that the agenda should be covering, and also some of the areas of focus.
Very good question. So the big one is the BRICS Vaccine Center. Russia is leading on providing a vaccine which is now on the market. It's been tried and tested. It will be made available fairly affordably to the developing world. That's a big gain. The climate change treaty. So all BRICS nations are committed to the UN climate change agenda. Decarbonization. How do we move to an economy that is decarbonized, that relies less on fossil fuels and moves into green technology? The third is fair trade. How does BRICS nations increase trade with the whole developing world? And equal trade, not unfair trade. And these are fascinating areas. And then finally, agriculture. So agriculture will continue to be the driver of all societies and their progress. There's various good technologies within the network, and we can leverage those for our agricultural and food security development. So there's phenomenal development opportunities, and South Africans should welcome it and take part in all the BRICS forums going forward.
Well, Ashraf, Jazakallah so much for your time with us this morning. We do appreciate it. We wish you all the best. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Keep up the good work.
Ashraf Patel joining us this morning. We head straight on to news time. And when we come back, a lot more to talk about. Stay with us.
This is Al Ansar News.